Hello there everybody, my name is the Lucky Tuck and welcome to Cascade Dungeon Guide. This is part 2 in my Rift Dungeon series. Cascade is a level 29 plus dungeon located in Scarlet Gorge. Here's a brief overview of the map. We have the entrance at the top. We have 4 bosses, 3 are on all 3 corners, and then the last boss is in the center of the map. The first boss we encountered was Matron Verosa, and this is a council fight where you will first begin fighting the boss herself in the black, and the 2 other ads will be immune. Eventually the boss will chicken out and you will begin fighting the first ad as she becomes immune. The first ad's name is Lesh, and the only ability that this ad has is a charge ability that can deal some significant damage. About 180 or so per charge ability. And at 50%, the second ad comes into play. And this ad's ability is a frontal cleave, so the tank does need to keep that ad pointed away from the raid. And when the second ad becomes aggroed, the first ad, Lesh, grants a shield over it as well and becomes immune until the second ad is brought down to 50% when her shield is then lowered, and then you just DPS both of them down. During this ad fight, Lesh does take priority over the second ad. So kill the first ad and then the second ad. And then once both ads are down, you will be able to kill Matron Verosa, who does have 1 direct spell ability and 1 AoE ability actually as well. That will deal significant AoE damage on the targeted party member and any member within around 5 or so yards. The second boss we had was Krasimir Baryanov, and this boss has 2 different phases. In the first phase he will spawn 3 waves of ads that will get slightly harder with each wave. These ads do need to be focus fired down, as they do have a significant amount of health pull and can deal some significant damage.
Arise, my servants, and bring me their corpses.
Once the 3 waves of ads have been killed, phase 2 will begin when the boss turns into a undead spellcaster, if you will, and he will also have 2 abilities during this time. He will have, his first ability will be a knockback spell ability, in which he will knock back the melee, and it won't deal fairly any damage at all. It'll be fairly minimal. And the second ability will be a AoE dot as well on the party member, so the party should be spread out during this second phase. And other than that, the boss just has a direct Void Bolt spell ability. The third, or rather actually it should be second boss that we encountered, was Countess Surin Skenobar, and this boss is by far the easiest boss in the encounter. Her only ability is, at random times, she will teleport around the area and deal some AoE damage, around 300 a tick. It is fairly significant, but it should be fairly easy to mitigate. And then she'll just teleport again around the vicinity of the tank. And that is all that you have to worry about for this boss encounter. Just a brief note, the troll ads in this dungeon can be fairly hard-hitting, so just a little heads up to the healers out there and the tanks as well. And before you begin the final boss encounter, you do have to kill these 3 death idols surrounding the bubble containing the last boss, Queen Valnara. And once you kill these 3 death idols, the bubble will be removed and the rift will have been closed, and you may begin the boss encounter. This is definitely one of the harder boss encounters in in the instance, as she will impregnate one of the party members with an ad, dealing several damage in the process, taking the person down about a quarter of their health. And after a period of about 4 seconds, the ad will spawn and begin beating on the tank. And this ad does need to be DPS down, because many can spawn and it can get out of control very fast. And once the ads are down, just to begin DPSing the boss again, rinse, repeat, and you're all good. And that about wraps it up for this dungeon guide video. This has been Foul Cascade. My name is The Lucky Tuck. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave any feedback. It's most appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you later.